How's it going, everyone? Thank you very much for joining me. So I come today with a message that I feel will assist you on your ascension path and help you understand some of the opportunities that are available to you at this time. Because we are entering a time where many have spoken about the significant changes that are taking place that are inevitably going to start to become more mainstream, start to rattle people's cages a little bit more. So I went into my records and I was able to connect with my Pleiadian higher self. And my question was, what should we expect? How can we accomplish what we're being asked to do in the most profound way? And how are the ET friends supporting us in our efforts down here? And made it very clear to me that going forward, the airways of communication and connection to the higher realms are going to be a lot clearer for us. And that is because of a lot of factors. There is the factor of the karmic clearing that we've all been doing, we've all been heavily invested in for a very long time. Clearing that chatter from past lives that doesn't really serve us for what we're trying to do and where we're trying to go. And also those very dedicated old souls who have been working on and recalibrating this grid system so that it can operate and function at the higher level that it's meant to. So the airways are being cleared up. So you don't necessarily have to be on the exact right channel in order to make contact and get messages and feel like you're getting a profound download from the universe. You can get a taste of that and a piece of that if that's something that you're interested in, because the time has come for old souls to have that clarity as part of their experience. The time has come for the need for cosmic wisdom to be more readily available, because the ones that we're going to encounter who are undergoing a lot of changes in their reality are going to start questioning their reality and questioning their experience in general, and they need the truth about who they are and what this experience really is to fall back on. And that is not necessarily going to come in the form of ETs showing up on the news and telling everyone how it is. It's going to be done by the ETs who have incarnated here, who have unlocked, activated their technology to the point where they can relay those messages and act as an ambassador to the masses for our cosmic brothers and sisters. So, in the past, humanity's experience has always been from the inside looking out. We have been cut off, separated, whatever your opinion is about what's going on here, this little experiment. The fact of the matter is that there has been a very long time of separation from Source and a very long time of separation from our cosmic family. So, what we're doing here is the groundwork integrating that outside looking in perspective into the grid system so that it can be accessed and brought forward and felt at the soul level of those who are not necessarily even looking or thinking about ETs. It's something that internally is going to just ring a bell, because that energy exists in the collective, and their higher selves are going to be ringing that bell, getting them to examine their experience, getting them to change their perspective and look at their life in a different way, and really increase that thirst to fully know and understand who they are, outside of the stories that have been told here, outside of the agenda that has been pushed on us. And those agendas are going to be very clear, very obvious, and very silly. When people start to come around in a more profound way, which they already are, but there is a critical mass of sorts that's going to create a domino effect that's just going to steamroll this old template of a system right out of the picture. And it's going to happen in a really short period of time. And the reason that the airways are being cleared up for you is because it is very needed right now to bring in that outside perspective, both for yourself and for the collective. So right now, your cosmic selves and your guides are really chomping at the bits to get your attention, and they want you to know that they are always broadcasting to you. They have their phone and they're ringing your number, and that process and that effort is never at any point stopped. So with the airways being cleaned up, giving you a taste of what it's like to have that reunion is going to be the driving force from this point on to get you to maintain your focus on your spiritual disciplines so that you can have the true connected experience that you've been yearning for. Because once you get a taste of that, and once you fully realize what that experience is, then everything in your reality that you see as an issue or anything that's weighing you down is going to fall away really quickly, because it doesn't compare to what the truth of that experience really is, how profound and how magnificent the opportunity and the information that comes through, and the love and the connection and everything that you've been preparing to experience, how great it really is. When you yearn and long for that communication for such a long time, and suddenly it hits you so profoundly and so in such a a short period of time, there's no turning back for that. And a lot of you have already made your intent very clear that is the experience that you wish to pursue. So you've given your team permission to override a lot of these systems, judgments, and beliefs that are in place that are survival based and separation based. So they've peeled the onion away, and what's left is just that sweet core that's you, that's ready to have that reunion. And if you're a little scared of that, I understand that, and that's totally a valid objection to the experience. But you should know that your true state is a connected one where all of this stuff comes really natural to you. And the illusion, the false self, is the one that's disconnected, the one that doesn't have spirit and the cosmic selves at hand to be of service to you and to love you, which they already are. They're already at your disposal, at your service, behind the scenes, loving you every step of the way since the moment you were born. But the experience changes when it can be a more seamless communication and collaboration between the two. So it's all in good fun, and it is the road less traveled, so you are acting as a trailblazer for future generations, and you are integrating that experience into the grid so that it can be processed and passed on in an appropriate way, in a way that is loving, a way that is family-based, and a way that is true to what your soul came here to experience. Anyway, that's all I've got for today. Thank you very much, you guys, and I'll see you guys in session. Goodbye.